Hello, in this video, we're going to talk about obtaining the Charmm object and GOMC control file parameters for MoSDeF. I'm Brad Crawford. I would like to thank Wayne State University and NSF for the support of this research, specifically these grant numbers, which are NSF grants for GOMC and MoSDeF. Firstly, in order to get either the Charmm object or the GOMC control file parameters for MoSDeF, we need to import the required packages. For this, we only need the Charmm writer and GOMC writer from MoSDeF. So we're just going to import those two packages just by hitting Shift Enter. You can also use the Run button here. So for the Charmm variable parameters and attributes and the functions that are contained in them, we can simply use Python help function to call that. And we just do that by using the mf charm designation and then the .charm for the Charmm object, and hit Shift Enter. And we can see this pulls the Charmm class. Here gives you the options you have to enter, which are also shown below. It gives you some other data, such as molecular weights and units used. And then the parameters, and you see structure box 1 and 0 here and here. And these can be M-build compounds or M-build boxes. And the file name can be a string. And then it gives you a description under it, what it is, and that is the same for all. Going down, we see some of the attributes that you can extract from the Charmm object if you need later. And these are listed the same in the doc string, and you can read through them as you need or desire. Next, I implemented a unique way to get the data for the GOMC control file writer, as some of it is ensemble specific, and the users may want to know what exact things they can use for a specific ensemble. In this case, we're just going to look at what are the required inputs. And an example of the GOMC control file writer is listed here. You just got the Charmm object, the file name that you want to write for the control file, the ensemble type, number of steps, and temperature, or as a full out example here. And to get this data between here and here, you want to run this function, set the description to true, which gives you the definition of the function. If you set it to false, it'll just give you the names. So run that, you can see. So if it would be set to false, you'd just get this and you wouldn't get this part. But you can see what it is through here and what inputs are good, and then a range if applicable. So if you want to get the input variable here through the input variable dictionary, what is available for which ensemble, you can do that with ensemble specific selection here. And I will say the GCMC ensemble or Grand Canonical ensemble, you do have to enter the input dictionary variables for the fugacity or chemical potential. All of these input variable dictionary variables are pre-selected and optional in most cases. For the GCMC ensemble, it's not possible because one cannot know or even guess what chemical potential or fugacity you would want in a system. It's very system specific and dependent on exactly what you're doing. So that input is required for those systems. And most of these variables are identical to the GOMC manual. However, there's a few that have underscore box 0 or underscore box 1 after their name. And this is just to avoid having the user put in a list or vector with a value, but now they can just enter a value, and I'll show you here in a second an example. So this will display all the ensemble input variables for the NPT ensemble. So you can see the restart variable, and then what it is, and then its default value. And you can see here the R cut coulomb. In the GOMC manual, it's just R cut coulomb, but we added underscore box 0. So that is one case of where the underscore box 0 is added. And you can go down through here. There's quite a bit of variables, but they should all be there from the GOMC manual, or identical or very close. And you can look through those as you desire. Alternatively, we can get this information through the Python help function, the same way we did before. So we just type in the function we want to get and use help. You can see we get this function here with the variables and then the parameters that you can enter. And then here is all the input variables for the dictionary that you can enter as well. Okay, thank you for watching. Here are the references for this work.